So this is for the syrup and the lean sippers. Just want to give you a little information about what you're doing. And then for some of the rappers like Mozzie and Nip Hussle who are trying to get people to stop using this, it's a little information for why what they're suggesting is a good idea. So promethazine originally is a derivative of medications that are used for antipsychotic, meaning they use it for people who are in psychosis or people that we consider crazy. Functionally, it is an antihistamine, so it's supposed to stop skin itching and sinus issues and allergy symptoms, things of that nature. If you look right there, you see alcohol 7%. So when you really consider that as an antihistamine, most people that have taken allergy medications, you know, sometimes it makes you sleepy, and promethazine is one of those type of medications, but the alcohol content is in between beer, a strong beer like an ale, and some of the lower alcohol content wines. So that is quite a bit of alcohol to take. And, you know, a lot of times when people sip syrup, they do it in other soda or other drinks, and they do it, you know, sometimes over many hours. And so it's an alcohol content as well as the side effects of medication that will also cause you to get tired or sleepy and not have as much good functioning as you should. And so let's look at some of the side effects of promethazine. CNS depression. That's why most of the time when people take it, they look like they're kind of out of it, kind of down a little bit. Respiratory depression. You take too much of it, it'll stop you from breathing. Not a good idea. Lower seizure threshold. So a lot of you that are sipping on syrup and playing video games increase your chances of having a seizure. And promethazine actually decreases the body's ability to stop a person from having a seizure. So those are bad ideas. Look at this also, bone marrow depression, meaning that it stops you from making your blood cells. And then neuroleptic malignant syndrome is a very, very rare problem, but it's very hard also to diagnose. It is something that causes serious problems and can sometimes kill people. Now, if you look about the middle of that page right there, you see EPS. Those are extrapyramidal, what we call extrapyramidal signs or extrapyramidal symptoms. When you see sometimes so-called crazy people and they're kind of pushing their tongue out or moving their lips in a continuous way, those are what we call extrapyramidal symptoms. It's a side effect of a lot of antipsychotic medications. It's a side effect of medications that we typically use in people who are what we would consider crazy. So I'm just giving you a little bit of information so you all that are using syrup, you got to really take in consideration what you are doing, because this neuroleptic malignant syndrome and EPS, sometimes when a person develops that, you can never get rid of it. It's for the rest of your life. Some of the things that happen to people in neuroleptic malignant syndrome will cause permanent damage in people, and they never can recover from it. So there are a lot of people across this country that are having serious problems, some of them dying, even very young people, from taking this syrup and mixing it with energy drinks and mixing it with soda, mixing it with other alcohol. It's a very dangerous thing. You should only use it under the premise of what it is prescribed for. But of course, a lot of doctors and a lot of people are prescribing it because there's a lot of money in it. So you young people, be careful, understand what you're doing, understand what it can do to you long term, and please be careful. Peace.